Okay, after the interview with Wilhelmina Fitzgerald, we got a chance to talk to one of the KMadd stylists, a new guy by the name of Aldero Akami.
Away from it for about half a year actually. I kind of left it, put it down, and then picked it back up again about half a year later, and then sort of put it down for a couple of other months, and then I came back.
That always fascinates me, you know, how people, I mean, when I first came to Second Life, I was addicted more or less straight away. You know, I don't know how anybody could
put it down. Yeah, I mean,
I think I might be crashing everyone, so I might have to go for a wee crash here.
A wee crash. Oh, I crashed.
A wee crash.
Happens to the best.
A what?
Wee crash. A wee crash. A wee.
I think that means small, not like more than one person.
It does mean small.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, like around here,
I
me and
didn't
you
know
are
Irish people said that. Okay, so it's
yeah, everything's we with her. Okay, so do you guys want to take a break? Anybody got to go to the bathroom or some drink or something?
Because I'm so interesting. Everyone.
No, well, we got questions for you.
catch
Just chill, Mr. Straight Stylist for KMadd. We're gonna find out about you. Just, you know.
Hey,
keep
there
your
are other
pants
straight
on.
guys. I'm not the only one. Shit.
Well, we know you like to dress up little dolls. So we'll find
yeah.
out where you got this talent.
All our
playing.
stylists are straight, actually, guys.
Yeah, what is up with that, Maddox? What's going on with that, man? Do you have to be
Have strict
heterosexual to work
instruction
for
from
KMadd?
somebody.
Huh? Strict instruction.
It's not intentional, it's just the guys just had to...
Okay, after the interview with Aldero Akami, we had the chance to talk to one of SL's more well-known DJs, Chromus Corabase. And I'm sure that everybody was dying to find out the same thing I was, but it seemed like Nat had already beaten me to it a few months earlier. During the interview, Nat told us about an experience she had where she was actually asking Chromus about what he has in his pants.
Known for my investigative journalism, and a wee while ago, I got banned from Excite, right? And I got banned from Excite because I was investigating men and their cocks. And I had to ask different guys, you know, what they thought about their SL penis. And I went to Chromus, and I was IMing different guys on my friends list, and I was saying, look, I'm doing this story. I'm investigating men and their cocks and what their cocks mean to them. And a whole lot of people, when I asked them, they just LOL'd. And I was like, so you're not going to tell me about your cock? Look, I'm really serious. I need to know about it. And they were like, well, I can't tell you. But Chromus is the only person who took this really, really seriously. Really serious. I was sitting over here laughing.
I tell them look at this, folks.
I was just banned from. I just got banned from Excite. I just got banned from the place, but they let me back in again. They've done it a couple of times. But anyway, so I went to Chromus and I says to Chromus, Chromus, do you love your Second Life cock? And he says, yes, I do. I said, do you really? And I says, well, what does it do? And he says, well, it does a whole lot of things. And we were talking about when I was talking to Chromus, and I'm sitting over here, and you know when you're typing in Second Life, and people, you know, you can type without you know, people don't know that you're laughing your head off, and that's what I love about Second Life, because you can type this real serious thing. Well, it looks serious on the screen, but it's not really serious. And he was typing back to me, and he was talking about the 5 stages. He has a penis that has 5 stages. Yes.
Oh my god.
5 stages. And I says, my God, you know, what does it do? You know, and I thought, to me, like, he was taking it so serious that it was like it was a new car. You know, it was like he was talking like it was a new car. You know, it could do all these wonderful things. And I says, and this conversation went on for like an hour, and I says, right, and he says, do you want pictures or anything of it? And I said, no, just that'll do. That'll do. And we were talking about the 5 stages of erection, you know, and in real life, I only know 2. Well, 3. 3 stages. But what did you do before you were a KMadd model and a DJ?
Oh goodness, I can hear you just wanting to laugh your fucking ass off behind that question because you know the answer.
Well, I know, but everyone else doesn't.
Oh goodness.
Or the teasers.
Well,
If only it was that innocent.
yeah, well, I didn't come into Second Life under innocent terms. I didn't say, think, oh, here's Second Life, the land of opportunity. No.
You came on for dirt and debauchery, didn't you?
Fuck yes, I did. Hell yeah. But,
There we go.
yeah. So, I got my first job. I was like a dancer / stripper, but, I had the your normal run-of-the-mill shape. I tried to shape myself to look all good. I had the skin and everything. But my very first shape is bought, and, guys, I'm sorry. Kirk, Maddox, I love you both, but, I'm sorry. As soon as I could afford it, I went out and I bought my Mad Design shape was my very first one. I bought that, and I thought it was the fucking pimp. And I went back to these places, and I was like, yeah. And that's pretty much where I started. Yeah, that's pretty much. I'm keeping it real.
Weirdo, man.
I'm a freaking freak of nature, but but so that's how I started my Second Life. But you know what? Just like everything, it gets old, and there's the types of people that you meet and surround yourself with.
Okay. After the interview with Chromus Corabase, we got a chance to talk to another one of SL's DJs, DJ Azu Cataneo. Poor Azu was made to wait his turn for about 2 hours. So when he came out, we made sure we spent a good 10 or 15 minutes with him. He let us know that 10 or 15 minutes just wasn't enough for him, so we let him go on for another 10 or 15 minutes.
So what did you do then when you first came to SL? What did you do?
I joined the Colombian sim. It's called Colombia Amor, and eventually I got really bored just me and my room playing around with music. And that's when it grew into actually weekly residencies, meeting new people, new sounds, and then just kind of combining, fusing things, and more weekly. So I think things are gonna take a little bit of a shift to better. I believe. I hope. At least if not, I think I'm living my hobby to the fullest. So I cannot complain.
That's cool.
Beautiful ass, and I just say, you know what? Can you join my lower body series? And usually the answer is yes. Actually, I've never gotten a no, and it's just random people. A lot of people say, hey, we're doing this event. Would you like to come? And I just feel like taking pictures. Just recently, this week was when I got my first official paid photo, whatever you want to call it, portfolio. It was just the first one, but nothing had been paid until now. And actually, that's how I found out about you guys. It was a link that came from Giancarlo. I'm going to say back in the certain owner of that magazine that gets banned from all the places, Time Days. Yeah. That's when I got into it, yeah. And that's when I heard about Raly, and I started reading Raly's column, and I thought his pictures are hilarious. Really good.
Go ahead.
So how did you feel in Raly interviewing all those fabulous famous people? You aren't as famous as us, like we're the most famous of all, but...
Well, unfortunately, the video, as it was shot live, thanks to SL, did not come out as planned. Eva has done a great job putting this together, and here we are, like, almost a month later, and we're still working on it. So we'd like to thank her for sticking to it, and really, putting everything she has into it and trying to make it the best that she can make it. Unfortunately, like I said, the whole thing didn't come out in one shoot, so this is all being pieced together afterwards. But we really want to thank everyone that came to the show. We had a great time. And we really didn't think that we would have as much to talk about with all these people. But the show ended up being like 3 hours, and it was really a lot of fun. We have had a few people that have asked us if we were going to make it a regular show, or at least do another one, and I think after we see how this video comes out, we'll know the answers to that question.
Yeah. Hey, Raly, you want me to tell you later on more about Chromus Corabase? More dirty secrets?
Yeah.
I'll tell you when we've stopped rolling.
Okay. More dirty secrets coming out about certain people. It just depends on whether or not they piss us off.